It's December 18th, 1987. Since the PPM finds herself hooked on RPGs like their phonics, we have faith she'll put together a TMNT-style awesome foursome. It's early in the series, and these characters won't be so emotional, and it's far from her final fantasy. If anybody has any advice out there about how to get OBS to capture this stuff faster, that would be great. If you don't mind sharing that with me. Anyway, Mother, do you hear this music?
I do. I recognize this music.
You recognize it?
I do. It sounds familiar.
Interesting. It makes sense that you would, to a degree.
Okay.
So this is called The Prelude. And there are certain songs throughout the Final Fantasy series, this being one of them, where they update it, remix it, what have you, for each individual release of the game.
Okay.
So this is the prelude. Here's the story. The world is veiled in darkness, the wind stops, the sea is wild, the earth begins to rot. The people wait, their only hope a prophecy. When the world is in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After a long journey, 4 young warriors arrive, each holding an orb. So go ahead with your controller. We should be able to move on from this screen.
Just start first.
Yeah, try that first. Yeah, so... Oh, respond rate. What did that mean again? Let me look that up real fast because I think that is the text speed, and we will want it up higher. Or, well, faster, whichever one is right.
Oh, okay.
So respond rate, FF1... NES, because that's not the verbiage we use anymore. Now it's message speed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then I never know, is one the fastest or the slowest, you know? Okay, so the lower the number, the slower it is.
Okay.
So if you can move your cursor down to there. If it's going to do it that way, what about if you hit right or left? Yeah. So we want it at 8.
At 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so let's go ahead and hit new game.
And start now, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so I will tell you to be careful here. If memory serves, once you move on from one of these guys, you are done. I have to turn this down. It's causing me to yell. Once you're done with one of them, it moves on to the next one, and there's no way of going backwards without resetting.
Oh, I see.
So we want to avoid that if we can.
Okay, gotcha.
So here's the deal. So most Final Fantasy games will have characters with names, personalities, backstories, things that they want to achieve, stuff that's happened to them in the past, all that kind of thing. And they're forced in. Whereas, like, here you're getting a choice. They want to know which classes of characters do you want on your team in this game. They have no real backstory. They don't even have a name. So you are currently pointing at the upper left square.
Okay.
And you see the name Fighter, and it's this red-haired guy.
Right.
What happens if you press right or left? Okay, so that's how we change the classes. So whatever direction you just pressed, go back again. That's the wrong way. Oh, you know what? There may not be going back and forth. It may just cycle through no matter which one. So go back until we see Fighter again.
Okay.
Now, some of us out there have read Brian Clevenger's 8-Bit Theater Sprite comic, and so to us, these guys do have personalities. You, however, are unfamiliar with that, so you don't have that in your head.
Okay.
So, I'm going to tell you what each of these does, and then you'll have to start choosing the team you want.
Okay.
So, Fighter is a physical-only guy. He's got a lot of hit points, high defense, He can use the heaviest weapons and all the best armors and equipment. And but he's really slow.
Okay.
And he doesn't use magic.
Okay.
So let's see what the next person is. All right, the next person is the Thief. He's also a physical fighter, but overall weaker. I believe the only thing that's special for him is that I think he has a higher likelihood of making critical hits. And critical hits in RPGs means that whatever damage they normally cause will be multiplied. At least by 2, some games might do it more.
Oh.
So there are times when he will hit crazy hard because of that luck of his.
Okay.
But otherwise, he's not as stout as the fighter is.
Okay.
All right, so who's next? Black Belt is a very interesting one. He is a physical fighter also, but in his case, using equipment reduces his abilities. So on one side, it's great because you don't have to worry about getting money for him to get this equipment. He's just ready to go. And over time, he has almost as strong attacks as fighter, but almost as high critical rate as Thief. But at the same time, he can only take so many hits, really.
Oh, okay.
So it's a balancing act.
Okay.
So who's next? All right, Red Mage is your all-around kind of guy. He's got some physical fighting ability, but very limited on the equipment he can use. He uses magic, both white and black magic, but he can't use just any of those spells. He only has so many of them. And he can't use the most powerful white spells or the most powerful black spells. So he's your kind of everything guy.
Okay.
So go ahead to the next. This is the White Mage. Very strangely, in this game, the White Mage has some physical abilities, which is unusual. Later games, they're usually not. But her big thing is she casts magic that's white. White magic is about healing, protecting you from certain situations, that sort of thing. And then we should have one more. This is the Black Mage. Like the White Mage, except in his case, he's got practically, physically speaking, he's the least physical. Magically speaking, his attacks are all offense. He's all about taking out the monsters that you face and what have you. So those are your choices. So what 4 classes do you want to use? And you can, if you choose to, double up or what have you on some of them. There's infinite possibilities.
I think I would like to use Fighter,
Okay.
Thief, Red Mage, and I forgot who the other one was.
You can scroll through them if you want to
Okay.
see again.
Yeah, I want to do a Fighter. I want to do Thief. I don't know about Black Belt. Red Mage. Now you said he does magic, but it's only. Is there
Right, so
something?
Red Mage will have some attack spells and some healing spells.
Okay.
White Mage mostly only has healing spells. Black Mage has only attack spells.
So maybe I should have both of the Black Mage and the Red Mage or White Mage. Sorry.
That's
So-
also an option.
So I think I'll do White Mage because she says she has the spells, right? Or he has.
Anything with mage is magic.
Okay. So I think I want to do Fighter, Thief, White Mage, and Black Mage. Yep, that's her.
Okay, so let's set this first one to fighter. All right, now if you hit A, what does it ask you to do? So here it says to give it a name if you want to. You can just name him Fighter again if that's easier for you to remember who's who.
I have to write all that out.
Well, no, actually, I think you're limited to only like 4 characters or something like that.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
So if I just want to leave it as his name, do I just go?
I don't think you have the option. I think you have to type something in.
Oh.
I think. I could be wrong. It's been a long time.
Because I was thinking
since
if I just hit select name, would that work? But I guess not. All right.
No, it's telling you to.
You have to select.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta do. I guess fire. Oops, where am I going?
And just remember, you're only going to have 4 characters.
Yeah, let's
so.
do. Okay.
Okay.
Go down to select name.
Yeah. Or maybe you have to hit start now. No?
Oh, select.
Try that, I guess.
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Hit A again. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you wanted thief as the second one.
So do I? Am
Same. Yeah, you're
where am I
pointing
at?
at
Okay,
him
so I
now.
stay there and just hit.
I thought you hit A last time.
Did I hit A? Okay. Yeah, I did. Now what am I gonna name him?
Well, you can, like, whatever letters will remind you
Just-
he's the thief.
All right, so T H. I got most of his name in there. E. Let's do it that way. I'll know.
And then you have to hit it again.
Hit what?
Any letter you can hit again, just like last time.
Oh, okay.
Now, here I would put the white mage.
The white one. Okay, so I need to go this way. Okay. And let's just do W H I T.
And then you said black mage.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now if you hit A again, it should bring you to the game. Yeah. All right. So this is the overworld for Final Fantasy 1. Before we truly get started here, I'm not a fan of this game. I don't like the way it's constructed. I actually don't like Final Fantasy until 4 comes out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But we're playing this one so you can see where it all started.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right.
So I have a goal for you and then kind of like a stretch goal for you. The goal for you is to beat the first boss. The second stretch goal would be to get the boat. The game opens up a lot more once you get the boat, but we'll stop at that point at the latest.
Okay.
So before we move on here, let me save for one. We're gonna do some save scumming. Hit select. So this is your menu. This is not how Final Fantasy menus will look in the future.
Okay.
Although the color scheme and the hand pointer are very much what you're going to see a lot of. So if you hit A on here, what does that take you to? Right. Okay. So if you hit it again, he'll go back, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not what I was thinking. That's not the menu. That is the order that they are in the party. The normal rule of thumb for RPGs, because you haven't experienced this yet. The only RPG you've played so far was Dragon Quest 1, and that was just one person.
Right.
So there's this general rule of thumb with RPGs where they line up like this. The person in the topmost spot is considered the front of the line. And the person in the bottommost spot is the back of the line. And games will, and I don't know if this is one of them, games will generally have some sort of like probability built in. The closer to the front of the line, the more likely that person is the one who's going to be targeted by an enemy.
Oh.
And so you want the person who can take the most hits closer to the front. So that's why once you said which people you wanted to use, I had you put them in this order. In case you didn't know that was the order that they were going to show up as when you made your team, this is how you would change it.
Okay.
But we don't have to worry about that.
Because it's
here.
what we want. Okay.
Yeah, so you can press probably select again to get out of here.
Nope.
Now, how about B? There we go. So now press start. This is what I was looking for.
Oh.
This is much more closer to the way Final Fantasy menus will look. Remember how it said these are heroes carrying orbs?
Yes.
Those are the orbs in the upper right. They're blank. There's nothing to them. Below that is your money. You have 400 gold pieces.
Okay.
Because I don't think they were gil yet. They will be. To the right is your people. And so you see fighter and thief, how much HP they each have. And then below them are your two mages who also have their HP. But you also see magic and numbers. So here's how magic works in this game. You have to buy them their spells, and they can hold 3 spells for each spell level. They're all level 1, and so they can only take level 1 spells, which is where you see the 2 at.
Okay.
The rest of the zeros are all the future level spells, so the highest level spell is 8, even though your characters can get much higher level than that.
Okay.
The 2 represents how many times you can cast one spell from that spell level.
Oh.
So if you have 3 level 1 spells for your white mage, you can choose one of them to do once and then another to do once also, or the same one twice. Then they're out. And in order to refresh that, you go to an inn and you sleep.
Oh, really?
That refreshes their magic and everybody's HP.
So you don't have to pay for it or anything like that?
Oh, no, you do have to pay for it.
Oh, you do have to pay for it.
Yeah,
So,
unless in this game they don't make you, but I'm assuming they do.
Okay.
As you level up, I believe the number of times you can cast a spell within each level also goes up. So while it's 2 right now, soon it'll be 3 or 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
So now we get to the meat of the menu where the pointer is. You've got your items. That's where potions are going to go, equipment, things like that. Magic will let you actually see which magic spells somebody has.
Okay.
Weapon is how you equip somebody with a weapon. Armor, same deal, but with armor instead. Okay. And then status is not really useful. It's just what the stats of them are. In Dragon Quest 1, with only one person, the game was programmed to just be like, oh, you're buying this weapon? Well, here, we're equipping it on you now. Whereas here, you've got 4 people to maintain. So it can't do those things.
You can't do it like that. Okay.
So to get us ourselves started, we actually need to go ahead and exit this with B. And we need to go straight up into that castle. And easily enough, we can just walk straight up into the stairs that we see, once we see them. And that'll take you up. And hey, do you notice you don't have to open the menu?
I like that, yes.
Yeah, so you're done with that at least. And now if you go straight up, that'll take you to the throne room.
Okay.
And talk to King Steve here.
Okay, now to talk to him...
You will press A.
A, okay.
Light warriors, just as in Liu Kang's prophecy, Garland has kidnapped the princess. Please help her. So the first thing you have to do, Mom, is save a princess.
You know, I'm really tired of saving these princesses. Really? Okay, so I have to hit A for each time when it ends like that?
Yeah, okay. Exactly. But you notice it came all up in one box, which I really appreciate too.
Okay, got it.
So I think if you talk to him again, it's just the same thing. Yeah, so we're done there. We just needed him to tell us what our mission was, so now we can leave. And talk to that guy real fast, just in case. Yeah, so they're just like, are you the light warriors that we've heard about?
Oh, okay.
So, random NPC nonsense we don't need to worry about.
Should I go down those stairs?
Yeah. So, we've got our mission. In an RPG, you're supposed to go around and talk to people and what have you. Mm-hmm. It is so not worth doing in Final Fantasy 1.
Okay.
So, we're not going to.
Okay.
So, we're just going to leave this castle.
Okay. In the later versions of it, it's important.
Yeah, because there's better writing, there's a lot better character, backstory to what's going on, that sort of thing.
Oh.
Don't walk too far.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I went back in the castle.
Yep.
Sorry.
So here's a weird thing that they do in this one.
Okay.
You see these little house-shaped buildings?
Yes.
They're all the same exact thing. So it doesn't matter which one you walk into.
Okay.
So go ahead and walk into one of them.
Oh, let's go to this one.
All right, so this is the castle town. Let's go ahead and talk to that lady. This is Corneria, the Dream City. The castle is Corneria Castle. You have been talking a lot lately about your difficulty in saying Japanese names.
Yes.
One thing that is difficult is that I don't quite understand how it works, but R's and L's are the same.
Really?
And so in the later releases of this game, I believe they reference it as Cornelia, not Canaria.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So now that just tells you where you're at, and you got to see the struggle of you're trying to line up with them.
Yes, I still gotta face them. They gotta face me, right?
You have to face them.
Okay, that's it then. Okay, that's not sure.
That river to your right, I don't think you can walk over it.
Okay.
Did you try?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't think so.
Okay, I'm trying now. I can't go. Okay.
Okay. So now let's walk to the left.
Okay.
You see that place that says inn?
I do.
That's where you're going to go when you want to replenish your health and magic.
Oh, okay.
So
I know
that's there. So let's go deeper into the city here. So you got a nice little fountain.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And there's another lady sticking her leg out in front of
Do
you.
I need to talk to her too? No, you said
Might as well.
Okay.
We're going to talk to some people.
Okay.
That's Erelon the dancer, completely unimportant.
Great.
which is unusual, actually.
Okay.
A rule in RPGs is all characters are at least somewhat important if they have a name.
Oh.
She is not important.
Not important. Now, do I need to go to that building on the right?
I wanted to point that one out to you, so go ahead and walk closer to it.
Okay.
So that jug indicates it is a item shop.
Oh.
Item shops, you're going to find potions and other various items. Let's go ahead and walk in there.
I can walk in there? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want us buying anything yet,
Oh, boy.
but so you can see what they sell.
Okay.
So we got a different little scene here, and you go ahead and click buy.
Bye.
Okay, so here's where there's going to be an honest challenge on my part.
Okay.
The naming conventions for items and spells in Final Fantasy I do not line up with the rest of them. For the most part, tent is a very familiar one to me. Heal and pure are not.
Oh.
I believe heal means you use it and it will restore some of your hit points.
Oh, okay.
I believe pure is to remove poison from you.
Oh, okay.
So at the moment, we don't want to buy anything. You're very limited on money. We'll go ahead and back out by pressing B.
By B, okay.
And then I think you can just press it again. I don't think you have to. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go to the left.
Okay. Do I need to? I already talked to this girl, right?
Yeah, you don't have to talk to anybody
Okay.
right now. So
She's in my
walk
way.
around her. We'll go left of the fountain. And I want you to notice I'm saying left, not west.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that very, very much.
You're currently north of the fountain, however.
I understand, but whatever.
Keep going left.
Okay, sorry.
Walk a little further. Okay, so we got two buildings here.
Okay.
One with a sword and the other with a shield.
Oh.
A very common RPG thing is to have stores separated based on do they sell weapons or do they sell defensive equipment.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
let's go ahead and go into the weapon shop. Okay, this guy must be cold. He's very blue. So you notice there's an extra option in this menu.
Buy and sell.
Yeah, sell wasn't in the item shop.
No, it's not.
When you get better equipment, you can sell the old equipment and it recovers some of its cost.
Oh, okay.
Not much though. Don't get too
Oh,
excited.
okay. When you say sell it, do I sell it back here?
Any shop that lets you sell
Any shop,
those,
okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and click buy. And so here's what he sells and what their prices are. So they have such limited... They have so many constraints that limit the amount of characters they can put on an NES. Mm-hmm. So wooden means the material, and then the shape is what the actual item is. So that first thing is a wooden staff.
Oh.
The thing below it is a small knife.
Okay.
Below that are wooden nunchucks. The rapier is just a rapier. That's why there's no icon next to it. And then iron is for a hammer.
I don't know what a rapier is. What is it?
A rapier is a type of sword that I think is similar to foils in fencing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've had to kill anybody with one.
Well, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that.
So again, also being such old technology, this doesn't give you the important information you need about these pieces of equipment.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is some of these items can only be equipped by some people, not everybody.
Oh, okay. So
And it also doesn't really tell you which one is better. So maybe somebody can equip the rapier and a small knife. Which one's better? So we generally have to assume the more expensive the better in early
Sure.
games.
Makes sense.
Now I can tell you right off the bat we are going to buy some weapons.
Oh, right now?
Yes,
Okay.
the white mage should have that iron hammer.
Okay.
So go ahead and buy one.
So I hit A?
Yep. And so it's asking like 10 gold, are you sure? And you
And I
say yes.
Okay.
And now it's asking you who you giving it to.
And I'm gonna give it to the white.
Yep.
Okay.
To wit.
Wits. To wits. We're gonna give it to wits. Okay.
Now, the rapier is one that I'm assuming fighter can equip. I don't know if thief can.
How does it
So
go there?
let's go ahead and just buy one of those and give it to thief.
So click buy.
Yep.
And you said one of these.
Yep.
Probably this one because it's more expensive. Right?
What was that question?
Because this one's more expensive, so it might be better.
Well, somebody's going to equip that. We're going to find out who can.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
So we're just buying one for the moment.
A.
Yep. And we're going to give this one to thief.
This one. Okay.
And then next, I'm going to have you make a choice.
Oh.
This may have only been the PSP version, but the Black Mage, I believe, can equip the wooden staff and the small knife. In the PSP version, I believe the wooden staff was weaker than the small knife.
Oh, was it? Okay.
But the wooden staff was more accurate.
Oh.
So it's up to you which of those two you want.
All right, so let's do buy. Let's do this one, I guess.
Wooden staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you said to...
Black Mage.
Yeah, okay.
So now we need to exit this.
The other person doesn't get anything?
Well, that's what we're going to have to find out.
Oh,
That's the whole
see.
reason for the rapier at the moment.
Okay, so exit.
Yep. So now go ahead and press start to open up your menu. And let's go to weapon. Okay, so right off the bat, we know we can equip White Mage and Black Mage with their items. So go ahead and you're already selecting equip. Go ahead and press that button. And then go down to those two guys and equip things for them.
These guys?
Not him, the other two.
Hit A?
Yeah. A is the do something button. B is the back
What does that
outlet.
say? E?
It added the letter E. This is telling you that White Mage is holding an iron hammer, and with the E, she is now equipped with it. So if she
Okay.
goes to attack somebody, that's what she's using.
She's got, okay. So same with this one.
Yep. So now go up to Thief and see if it will let you equip the rapier. It does. So now unequip it by pressing it again, and hit B. That brought you back up to the top. trade the rapier to fighter.
Do I hit trade first?
Yep.
Oh. Did I do that wrong?
No, you pressed A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you need to select the rapier and give it to fighter.
Oh, and then just go up this way.
Yep.
Oh. What did I do? Here. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now make sure he can equip it.
Oh. Darn it.
What?
Oh, what did I just do?
Wait.
What did I just do?
You confused yourself.
I did.
I heard you say darn it when you didn't do anything wrong. You did the right thing.
I didn't think I did.
Go back to weapon. You were on trade when you needed to switch to equip, which means you press B to bring yourself back to the top. And when you did that, you thought you did something wrong.
I did.
You didn't.
Okay.
So go ahead and see if that can be equipped by fighter.
So I hit A on this one.
Yeah. Okay, so we know they can both use one. So we'll go ahead and buy one more rapier, this time for thief.
So I hit B to go out up
Yep.
here and then go back that way. Okay, so now
Same thing.
same thing.
And now you'll have to walk down and then back up.
Like this?
Yeah,
Okay.
in order to get back into the door.
I want to buy. And I want to buy this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And we're going to give it to fire, was it?
Nope, you equipped
Oh,
it on fighter.
it was thief.
Yep. And now we can leave.
Okay. All right.
So let's equip him before we do anything else.
Okay. Back to B. Oh, sorry.
You pressed A.
I did, yeah. Select.
No.
Start.
Yeah.
I can't get select and start right.
I noticed. So now go ahead and equip thief with his weapon.
Okay, so weapon and well, he's got it already. There,
Uh-huh.
okay.
I heard you say the wrong thing, but you figured it out.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody's got everything though?
Everybody's got a weapon.
So now to leave, I just hit B. Yep. All the way out. Okay.
So we're not going to go into that equipment shop, but go ahead and go up through that alleyway.
Right here?
I said we're not going into that equipment
What
shop.
alleyway?
What is an alley?
I know what an alley is, but there's no room for an alley here. There's all trees. You can't get through here.
No, I'm waiting until you notice it as an NPC walks into it. What is an alleyway? You're looking right at it.
Here?
Look at that. That's an alley.
Actually, it's not, but okay.
Okay, so you see these two buildings with similar but differently colored icons. So the dark one is where you buy black magic, and the other one is where you buy white magic. Let's go into the white magic one. Okay, so they are first asking who's gonna learn anything.
Oh.
And so since we're in the white magic shop, okay. So here are the spells that you can buy, and look how much more expensive they are compared to
Yeah.
everything else.
Oof.
And again, I don't know what half of these mean anymore,
Okay.
because it's not what they use for wording in the future. You want cure, however.
So, just A.
Mm-hmm.
And then yes.
And that's it. That's all we're going to do for now.
Do I have to say who I'm going to give it to?
Nope.
Okay. So just A to get out?
Nope.
No, B to get out. All
And
right.
now we'll go into the black magic shop. And so, who would learn these spells?
A.
No. No. Press B, please, before you waste your money. Who will learn these spells?
Oh. So this one is going to be him.
Okay. All right. So we have fire that's supposed to be sleep. I don't remember what lock does. And the one at the bottom is supposed to be lightning.
Okay.
So I would say for now, grab fire and lightning.
Fire?
Yep.
I gotta go back to this one again.
Mm-hmm.
And then lightning. And I'm broke.
Yep, that leaves you just with $65. So we can leave.
B?
Yeah.
Always leave, right? B, always leave. I gotta remember that one.
So now let's go into the armor shop with the shield, and just to see what prices are. So you gotta, yeah, there you go. So you have regular clothing, wooden armor, and chain armor. Fighter would definitely get the chain armor, but you can't afford it. I'm assuming wooden armor could go on the thief, and then clothing for the other two. However, because we can't confirm who can take what, we're going to wait until we can afford the chain armor.
Okay.
So we will come back later. Alright. So now we're going to exit the town. And you do that all the way to the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to go walking in the forest around this area.
Around this area?
Yep. In the forest.
I forgot I can go in there.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't go in there.
We just wait until something attacks you, like this.
Like that.
All right. So, little bit of a different layout than you're used to with Dragon Quest.
Yes.
So, the enemies are on the left, and your guys are on the right. And also to the right of that, you see their names and how much HP they have.
Okay.
So, Fighter is currently standing ahead of everybody, which is just to indicate to you, you are currently picking what you want him to do.
Oh, I see.
So you have fight, magic, drink, item, and run. I actually don't remember drink, because I would figure that was the same thing as item. So there's definitely something I don't remember in this game.
Okay.
He can't do magic. We don't really have any items.
Okay.
And running is
Silly.
totally not the point of what we're doing.
Okay.
So you will select fight, and now it points at the enemies, and it's asking you which one specifically do you want him to hit. This is extremely important
Oh.
because of something that is extremely annoying in this game, and a lot of these early ones. If you were to tell all 4 of your heroes to attack the same imp, and 2 of them attack him, and after their turns, it kills that imp, the remaining 2 will still try to attack that imp, meaning their turn just gets wasted. So you're going to have to experiment and try and figure out how many people do you want attacking one imp and so forth.
Ah. No idea.
Right, you shouldn't have any idea as of yet.
Okay.
You have to learn.
So if I wanted to hit this guy, I say, I either hit A,
Yep.
and my guy hits in there?
Well, you're telling them what to do, and then everything's going to happen.
Okay.
So now, where do you want Thief to attack?
Thief, I'm going to take the second one.
Okay. Oh, you went down twice, just so you know. Okay.
A again?
Yep. Now, with your mages, you have the option of having them fight or use their magic. In White Mage's case, all you can do is heal HP. Everybody's at max, so you do want her attacking something.
I do, okay. So A again.
Now for him, you could, if you wanted to, use his magic attack, which is going to be much stronger than his physical attack. And also knowing that it's limited how many times he can do it before you go to an inn and sleep. The fact that we're just starting, that doesn't matter too much.
Okay, so maybe I should just leave him alone then, or?
Well, he has to do something.
Oh, he has to do something. Well, I guess...
If you don't want to use magic right now, he has to fight.
I think I'll just do fight then.
Okay. Oop, you pressed the button too fast, so he's attacking the first one.
Crap.
So the first guy's dead. Your white mage took out the second one. Or the third one, I mean. But your thief missed on his target, and that one's still alive, so...
Oh,
But your guys were attacked, but nobody got hit, so nobody's hurt.
okay.
So I would just tell all of them to fight this in.
So I just hit A for this, and then same thing I gotta go through again?
Yep, same thing. Oh, so difficult.
Well, it just seems like it should be like... They should all just know.
Okay, so you won your first fight.
Yay!
Now this tells you what is the result here of this fight. So the monsters are perished. Go ahead and press A. And everybody got 18 points of experience, and you also got 18 gold pieces.
Oh, so I got a little bit more money, okay.
Yep.
Now B though, right?
No.
Now it's still A?
Yep, you're just trying to clear the messages.
Oh, okay. And keep walking
Right,
again?
yeah, let's go back, walking around. You're still a wimpy level 1.
Hey. These guys again?
Yep, same team.
Same thing. I'm going to do the same thing with fighting with all of them.
All right. Well,
No?
yeah, you got to remember who you're assigning where, though.
Okay, so hit A.
I'm not going to keep answering that question.
If you need to, as I'll be messing this game up. I guess he'll fight the second one because Thief missed last time.
Okay, so you got those monsters perished again.
Okay.
And so same enemy, so of course same rewards.
Right.
And we're gonna pause real fast here, and we're gonna come in on another episode. But something occurred to me, and I'm gonna need to check it.
Okay.
So now she's gotten started on her first Final Fantasy adventure, guys.
Woohoo!
See you all on the next one.
Bye, everyone.